helping you to weather good and bad economies without putting retirement on hold. This is the Tumolo Financial Podcast with Ken and Nick Tumolo. Ken and his son Nick know that creating a comprehensive financial plan can align your hard-earned life savings with your retirement goals. Consider them your retirement architects. Now, the Tumolo Financial Podcast with Ken and Nick Tumolo.
This time of year, I think the spring fever really sets in. Nick, you and I were talking before we came on the air. We were like looking at the weather apps. When will we start to see any signs of true spring weather? And it does seem like it's too far off.
Yeah, Connecticut, I just pulled it up 2 weeks. It's still going to be low 50s. I'm just like, I'm ready for the warmth.
But 100%, as is everyone else. Here's what we're going to do. Focus on the warm weather days to come, daydreaming about the summer months that are on the way. Something that I learned a long time ago about myself, because I have severe travel bugs, just all kinds of wanderlust. And I always, if I have a trip on the books, if I'm always looking forward to something, you know, especially here in Connecticut, got to plan those warm weather destination trips. It seems to help you get through a little bit better. Now, you guys did the Disney, the Dopey Challenge. When was that race? That was right after the New Year, right?
Yep. Yeah, the second weekend in January.
Because Ken, your oldest son, which son is it that works at Disney?
That's the middle son. Nick's the oldest.
All right, so Nick's the oldest. We've got a financial advisor. We've got a Disney employee. And then your other son is a car mechanic. And is that correct?
Yes. Yep.
What a variety of children's careers. You got the full gambit.
Keeps it interesting.
That's right. Well, let's talk about Disney, because I know you guys hear it a lot from the people that you help, your clients in the office. So many people have goals. They want to take the entire family on a Disney vacation or a Disney cruise. If you are wanting to visit the House of the Mouse, you are not alone. Nearly 50 million visit Walt Disney World every single year. One of them is comedian Jim Gaffigan. But he was recently telling Conan O'Brien it's not exactly his idea of a good time or a good vacation. This is Jim Gaffigan.
And I know there's a lot of people that love Disney, and I just want them to know they're wrong. And I should know. I've been multiple times, and I realize Disney is like, for me, it's like jalapenos. I never learn. I always think I can handle it, and then a couple hours later, I wish I was dead.
I think it can be intense. A Disney trip can be an intense time.
Yeah. And it's the crowds. That's what makes it tough.
So, yes. Yes.
Yeah. And Heather, just hearing this, I've got like 3, 4, 5 stories about clients in Disney.
Yeah.
One of our couples, they're in their late 70s, and multiple grandkids. And so the husband, and we'll make up names, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Sure.
Mr. Smith would basically said he would never, ever go to Disney. It's just not his thing. It's miserable. It's Florida. It's the worst thing that you can do. And so a couple of years back, the grandkids were bugging him. And she talked him into going with the grandkids.
Okay.
And so that was her big thing. It's like, I want to do this with the grandkids. We've saved for retirement. We're not spending all the money. We got to do these things. We got to make memories. Yeah. And so they went to Disney.
Okay. And then what?
I saw him for a review afterwards. And guess what?
Did he love it?
He liked it.
He liked it. Okay, that's better. Yeah. That's better than the alternative. Okay.
And all he talked about was the things that he did with the grandkids. And it lit him up. And this is a guy that isn't really the most talkative. Yeah. Great guy. I could sit there and talk to him about things all day long. But Disney wouldn't have been one of them.
Right.
And so now this year they're going again.
Oh.
And he says he's going.
I love it.
Yeah. So it goes to show, I mean, it was really, he just didn't try it. And a big thing for them, at least, was the fact that they did it.
Yeah.
And Yeah, I've heard it multiple times before too.
Yeah.
The grandkids, that's all they talk about.
Yeah.
It's like, yep, you're going to go again with this. You're going to go again with us. And they're really involved with their grandkids because she babysits all the time.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
So it was a win.
I love that.
It was a big win.
I love that
A win
story.
for the whole family.
That's right. That's right.
So when I talk about, Disney doing the things, it's not only Disney, it's doing those things. And Nick and I, a lot of times when we're doing the planning, it's really always trying to find a way for clients to do what they want. Get creative if you have to with the plan. With that couple, we didn't have to get creative because there was a bunch saved. And it was just about, hey, let's spend a little bit to do a little bit more with the grandkids.
Yeah.
So all starts when we do that Tumolo Financial Retirement Checkup. It all starts with that. We have a pretty good idea where people are, and based on that report, if they say to us, Ken, there's a dream car that I want, and I've heard this one a few times, or a boat that I want, and they get to retirement, it's really what happens within the plan. Are they messing up their retirement? And when you can put it on paper, put it in front of them, and prove it out, then they're just looking at two numbers to make a decision. I can't tell you how many times people have come in and they'll say to us, Ken, Nick, my advisor never does anything like this. They just say, hey, I'm okay, just spend money. And then they're basically at night second guessing decisions. And you don't want to second guess decisions.
Right.
You want to feel good about that decision. Hey, I took the kids to Disney. Hey, I bought that boat. And guess what? I'm okay. I'm not going to run out of money. I'm not going to be eating peanut butter and jelly all day.
Which, by the way, is delicious. So don't dog the PB&J, sir.
Yep. Nope. We go out in the middle of the day and I take a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with me. But you don't want to be restricted. I guess that's the best way to put it.
That's right.
And big thing, like I always say, start with the retirement checkup. We do it complimentary for listeners. Our number, 860-854-3434, or they could go right to our website, tfcheckup.com, and book an appointment right there.
Yeah. And since you talked about vacations, you always want to plan for those type of things, making sure that it's not hurting yourself in the long run, doing those big expenses, those big goals. But I'm going to take it a different direction on making big mistakes.
Yeah.
It makes me think about this story. This has happened 2 or 3 years ago. And I had a caller, they called in and they were telling me that they did some backdoor Roth conversions by themselves. And when I started talking about it, he ended up telling me, oh yeah, I didn't pay any taxes on the Roth conversion. They didn't make me. And I was like, well, that's completely wrong.
Right. Like who is they?
Yeah. And so I was like, well, I'm going to need to look at the tax returns before we start kind of building out the plan. Cause I don't want to plan for something that, okay, we need to pay. Cause it was $100,000 Roth conversion.
Okay.
I know he was still working. I got his salary before he started, unfortunately arguing with me that he was right, which unfortunately he wasn't. That tax is probably going to be $25,000 of tax. You're in 22% tax bracket in the federal with what his salary was, him and his wife, doing the $100,000 Roth conversion. Then you got state tax. So it's probably a little bit over $25,000 that he didn't pay in taxes. And he was 64 at the time too. He was planning on retiring the next year. And it's not just the tax code and that he's going to have to this big tax bill if the IRS catches him. I'm hoping that his accountant saw it and said something to him. But the other thing too is his Medicare. His Medicare is going to go up an extra 2 levels as well, because he was pretty close already to the first level where it jumps up, which is I think about 220,000 now in 2026. Right. He was already getting into the 3rd level doing that Roth conversion. So that's where the big mistake happened. I'm not saying not the paying the taxes, but more of not looking at where it makes sense to do that Roth conversion. Because my dad and I, Tumolo Financial, we're huge proponents of doing tax planning. That's probably our second biggest thing to help with, other than when can I retire? Or do I have enough to retire? Tax planning is number 2 that everyone likes to ask about. How can I pay less in taxes to keep more money in my pockets and my family's pockets down the road? And you really just want to make sure you're doing the right thing for yourself, getting the right advantage. So that Roth conversion, that 100,000, I think he just came up that number himself because it just, looking at the tax code, did not make sense at all. You want to make sure you're doing the right thing. For some people, 100, 120,000 might work. For some people, 30, 40,000 might work better. It's really getting what's best for you, What are your goals? What are your aspirations? Are you looking to leave a legacy? Are you looking to help out your taxes? Are you trying to do a mix of both? You got to build that out. And I tell people all the time, I know plans change all the time too, because I'll even give you one more quick example. I had a client that I've been working with for about a year now, and they both retired early. They retired at 62.
Okay.
And for them, they had a phenomenal amount of Roth. They had $700,000 in Roth.
Okay.
And then another $1.1 million in tax deferred.
Okay.
And because they retired before 65, we had to worry about getting health care because they got to bridge the gap to Medicare to 65.
Right.
And I basically told them too, because they do like to spend a little bit and enjoy themselves.
Sure, as they should.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing was, I told them, if you only had IRA money, you guys probably wouldn't be retiring, or you'd be paying over $2,000 a month in healthcare. And right now, how the plan's built out, they're paying $300 a month in healthcare.
Okay.
Through Access Health, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because they have the Roth and they're just living off Social Security and the Roth money.
Okay, got it.
Roth doesn't show up on the income tax. So it's really making sure that you're making the right decision for you so you don't make those big mistakes.
Right.
$300 a month to $2,000 a month in healthcare costs is huge. That is huge.
Yeah.
That's going to destroy your retirement. I mean, if you want to pay it, go right ahead. But can we figure it out to get less of a payment?
Okay.
Because sometimes I might not get you down to zero in taxes, but can I get you down from 10,000 to 7,000 in a year, 5,000 to 2,000? That's what we're trying to do each and every year, short versus long-term effects. So that's what we do here when we build out that complimentary Tumolo retirement checkup. Call us if you're one of our qualified listeners. Our phone number is 860-854-3434, or you can go to our website at tfcheckup.com.
Investment advice offered through Tumolo Wealth Management, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Content contained herein should not be construed as an offer or solicitation for investment advice or for the purchase or sale of any security, insurance, or other investment product. Please consult with a qualified financial, tax, accounting, or legal professional before implementing any ideas or strategies discussed here.